I asked and you received. Wait, let me try that again. You asked and I received. Okay, that didn't sound right at all, but anyways, so I put out a poll on my Instagram about what you would want to hear me talk about, and here I am. So, a lot of people have asked about depression and how to be happy. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite topics ever. Okay, so how to be happy? Think happy thoughts. It's easy, right? It's just a happy thought. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Step 1, you gotta want to be happy. Step 2, you have to acknowledge that you are your own cheerleader and that no one else can do it for you. It's gotta be you. No one else is gonna be there to cheer you on 24/7, day in and day out. So get to loving yourself, babe, okay? Okay, now step 3, we're gonna do over and over and over again. We're gonna think happy, positive thoughts. Some people call these affirmations. Some people call it programming. Some people call it bullshit, okay? But it's not. If you are constantly thinking these things and you can't think of anything, let's write some down. Or how about we write out things that we think about other people, the good stuff, okay? We're gonna write out the good stuff, and then we're going to flip the script. We're gonna act like it's you now. Yes! All those good things are describing you. All those good sentences you made about other people, let's act like they're about you. I personally like the terminology of programming because that's exactly what you're doing. Think about it. So many times throughout the day and over our lives, maybe we think a bad narrative about ourselves. Those things are not true, by the way. But yeah, so all of those things that come up, so maybe someone gives you a compliment and there's this thing in the back of your head saying, no, they're lying. Okay, that is lying right there. Because everything's wonderful about you. So as I mentioned before, it's not gonna always be easy. It might be difficult at first, but that's why I call it programming, because you need to program yourself to start thinking these things more often and more frequently, you know? Don't you love those videos that give you like a little half-ass explanation? Okay, well here you go. We're going to implement it. When you get up in the morning before your brain starts going crazy thinking things, you're gonna off the cusp think of good things about yourself. And again, if you can't think of these things, write some down. Have it next to your bed. These need to be the first things you think about in the morning. Good freaking thoughts about you. You know why? Is because we need you and your unique talents, okay? That's how we make this whole earth world complete. You complete me. You complete me. You had me at hello. Don't go anywhere because I'll find you. All joking aside, if we were all the same, that would be pretty freaking boring. So we need you to be as weird and unique and creative as your heart desires, because that's really what makes all of us come together. That's what makes all of us unique pieces that we can all work together. Why am I talking about your uniqueness? It's because you need to be happy. You can't be creating and helping from a place of being scared or anxious, those kinds of things. We want you to be relaxed and happy. So aside from your programming, you need to do things that will benefit you in the long run. So you need to be thinking about the food and water that you put into your body. So, I mean, it's all these things that go in and come out. In and out. Over and over. Sorry. So you got to think about these things. Are you drinking quality water? Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating quality foods? Are you eating enough food? Are you eating bullshit? Okay? Because if you eat bullshit, that can actually make you think bullshit things. Chemicals in your food is a real thing. Okay? I'm not done. So we're thinking good things. We're eating and drinking good things. You also need to get some sunshine and move your body, okay? These are all things, if you make them a habit, that your life will start getting I won't say easier, but it will get happier, and that makes it easier to deal with. Right? Am I right? Now, one of the last and final things I would like to talk about in making your life ultra happy is a little bit stickier, and that is removing people and things that do not serve you, do not support you, and do not love you right. Okay? So, we'll just get to that at another time. But I wanted to make this video because not only have I dealt with PTSD and depression, but I have had friends recently try to take their own life. Friends that have had to go on medical leave from work. So, your habits and your thoughts are real, obviously, and they really do affect you. Start making these habits in your favor. Start loving yourself. Start making yourself a priority. I'm telling you, we need you to do that in the world because you really do fit in and we really do need you. If you ever forget that, don't forget to write it down. What I like to do whenever I'm in a really good mood is I make voice memos or I make videos and I say, hey girl, you are so awesome and smart and intelligent, okay, those are the same thing. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. You're so funny, smart, talented, people fucking love you. I mean, all of these things, just so you can go back and see it at another time. And it also reminds you that you were happy at one point. So whenever you get in that depressive rabbit hole, which we're not doing today, remember, you can remember a time not too long ago that you were vibing high and on cloud 9. And that means if you've been there, you can get back to there. But the way to get there is not to focus on where you're at. It's to focus on where you want to be, okay? So focus on those puppies or those flowers, that sunshine, that beach in Tahiti, whatever it is. Start focusing on those things. Don't focus on where you're at right now if you're depressed or if you're thinking down that rabbit hole. You can do this.